and they are doing bullshit at the polls, and I forget the voter suppression, things like that. That's what I meant. So when you have things like that happening, and you look at that 33,000, this man could have been the governor of Florida, the first black governor of Florida. Okay, a Democratic governor at that, which had never happened, would have never ever happened. It would have been a historic win for him. So knowing what we know with that information, later on down the line, we found out that he was inebriated and drugged in a Miami hotel with 2 other gentlemen. If I'm not mistaken, I think one of them was an escort. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I may have just picked that up along the way. So anyhow, tarnishing his career, or, so to speak, and just kind of making him look crazy, because he is a married man with children. The questions started coming up more so about, okay, like, not so much about his mental health, not so much about, okay, what is going on with him? Like, is him losing this huge election really taking a toll on his life? Like, we're not looking at that. We're looking at the scandal, honey. That's what we're looking at. When we looking for the tea, we want to know, like, wait, hold up. Ain't this man married? Was he with 2 men? Like, he gay? Like, what's going on? So, our auntie Tamron Hall, for her season opening show, had a sit-down interview with Andrew Gillum and his wife. So, needless to say, Andrew Gillum comes out as bisexual. Now, he doesn't go into detail about what happened that night, what happened in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, for us to like honestly speaking, y'all, he ain't gonna say, oh, I was fucking a nigga. Like, he's not gonna say I was with a man. Like, he's not gonna do that. So that's the thing that gets me about us. Like, it's politics and PR. They're gonna try to dust this up and clean this up with Windex and make it shiny, honey. They're not gonna say, oh, hey, this is what happened. I was fucking a man. Come on, let's cut it out. Let's stop. But, this definitely highlights his sexuality to a certain degree, of course. And I think this is a bigger conversation in the black community, because I think that so many men, black men at that, are in the closet. They're closeted. They're not comfortable with coming out. They're fighting the demons, and some are married, some have children, and they're still out here living foul. And then there's some who, have an understanding with their significant other. And I guess the conversation is really black men battle with sexuality and having to be strong, and the societal views, and that homophobia is such a big deal in Caribbean culture, in African American culture, in Hispanic culture. So, men of color and black men as a whole go through a lot of scrutiny when it comes down to coming out. They're seen as less masculine. It takes away from. And it's a sad situation, because I feel as though we've come such a long way, but we're also so, we're not supportive. We're not a supportive community, and that's just the bottom line. So, I guess my question is, would you be a man's beard? Because, listen, baby, and if you guys don't know what a beard is a gay man or a bisexual man that you are in a relationship with for the look of it. You are not having sex. You are not having babies. If you are, I don't know if there's some artificial insemination, or you guys actually had to do or had to have some type of agreement. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, okay? But the thing about that is that would you be a beard? Would you, keep this man secret? Now, my thing is this. I'm going to tell you straight up. In my 20s and I ain't had to have no babies, I might do it for a quick coin. I might do it for like pay my student loans off. You know, I'll keep, well, pictures are gonna be looking great. We're gonna be looking good together, and I go my way and you go yours because it's for the image. But it gets a lot deeper than that when you may have known that your husband had a little sugar in his tank, a little bit sweet, a little bit sweet. And I think in R.J. Gillum's case, she knew about her man's shenanigans and knew about things to a certain degree. But I don't think it got too deep for her until now because of losing the governorship and this shit coming out full throttle. So I'm going to play a snippet of the interview